Little swings we have observed across metals, be it gold and silver, be it oil and gas, or be it the Nasdaq and Dow Jones. But still, I can see the bullish stance all of them have kept and not yet entered into the bearish zone. So, can we expect this bullish momentum to continue? Can we expect the metals indices and the energy sector to rise? Can we go ahead with the buying entries, or there is a possibility of a drop? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the twice a day updates. This is the second update for the day. Do not miss to like, share, and comment, which is a great support and motivation. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, and then we'll follow with silver, then oil and gas, and in the end, indices be Nasdaq and Dow Jones. The chapters are also included in the video. You can skip your favorite look at gold on the hourly charts. You can see it was trading in this bearish channel. It is trying to come out of this channel. We can look forward to see 3032 is a good resistance zone, and earlier in the day also I have mentioned that once it stays above 2830 zone, we can look forward to 3536 first target zone, and then once it stays above 233536, we can look forward to a further rise. But one point we have not missed, and I have highlighted again and again, unless and until gold breaks beyond 2360-65 zone, we should not be treating gold as bullish. The chances of a reversal will be very, very high. Now, if you look at the hourly charts more closely, you can find out, see, it is trading in this box here, and it has come out of the box. It has tried to deliver lower lows, and it has breached towards 2315 levels today in the earlier trades, but now trying to reach. So I'll say that it is still not come out of the box and it's still trying to trade in the zone. Look at the hourly charts. If you look at the preceding candle and the current candle, higher lows, higher highs are seen. So once you see it is staying above 23, 32, 33, and then 36 zone, certainly more bullish momentum is going to prevail here. Stochastic is overbought. Look at MACD. It has crossed over at the lows, trading with divergence, staying bullish, looking upwards. RSI is flat, coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts as well, see, increasing body size, increasing bullishness. The preceding candle also leaving a wick, but certainly this is a greater resistance. That is what we can see, and it is also getting a good resistance here in this zone. So this zone has become critical for us. 2334, 36, 33, 36 zone, we have to be careful in and around these levels. Stochastic is rising, it is bullish. Look at MACD, second wave, it is crossing over here on the verge of a crossover. This crossover can lead to the bullish momentum for a while. Right now it is shying away from it. We have to be watchful, we have to be careful. It has to cross over, which means it requires a stronger bullish candle here, and then it will continue on the upside. If you look at the movement also, the rise here, retracement, and the breakout here can lead to stronger bullishness. RSI is rising here, coming to 3 hour. Look at 3 hour charts. I can find out lower highs, lower lows here. We have to certainly now wait for 23, 33, 36 zone to be taken, and beyond this we can look forward to a little rise. How far it can rise? See, this zone is going to remain critical here on the upside towards 2360. Wait for it to break beyond this for a complete reversal. 2350-60 zone is something which is first resistance zone. Stochastic rising, MACD is also here converging, not yet crossed over. RSI almost flat, coming to 4 hour. Now look at 4 hour charts here. Lower lows here. See this candle here. The body size is less than half of the complete move, and with the flat bottom it has seen a rise. It has also delivered higher highs. Now just it needs to break beyond this zone, and then it will be the second bullish candle in making, where the prices might try to move towards this zone here, which is almost at 2345. Possibilities there that it can move towards this zone. As you can divide this into two, you can see the symmetry of flat bottom. Look at these two candles. So the second candle could be a bit lower or a bit smaller in size, just diminished. So at least 42 levels, 45 levels it might try to achieve. If you look at stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is also trying to cross over. The RSI is almost staying flat. Coming to day, before we look into daily charts and I give you the targets, if you also want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 31st mentorship batch starting 10th of June. In this batch, I have encapsulated all my learnings in the form of tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setup, with the help of which you can trade profitably and comfortably. Do not miss to join this and cherish the learning for life. We Else you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals you can benefit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for any of your queries related to the services. Now look at the daily charts. If you connect this lower lows, if you connect this lower highs, what is the potential for it to move towards lower highs? There is a possibility that it may try to continue moving towards the top of the channel. If not today it may try to close somewhere here, and then tomorrow it may continue and try to move towards 23.55-60 zone, and from these levels we'll see if it tries to give a breakout. But yes, right now I will not say that gold has turned bearish. However, there is a potential. We have to look at both ways. Though the chances for it to continue on the upside exist, but on the downside, if it breaks again below 23.1820, we can look forward to more bearish. Stochastic has dropped here. The MACD is divergent and bearish, and RSI is flat. So looking, I will recommend you to buy gold at 23.33.36 zone. Expect it to move towards 23.41.42 first target zone, 23.45 the next. And if it stays above 23.45, we can look forward to the nearest target is at 23.48.50, which is a greater resistance zone here. Once it stays above 23.50 levels, certainly there is increasing bullishness. However, there are the increasing resistance is also you can see there, because we have seen earlier 23.58.60 very good resistance, 23.60 to 65 the next resistance zone. And if and only if gold breaks beyond 23.60 to 65, we can see that it is reversing, else it can fall again. On the downside, now I will recommend you to sell here at 23.20, and if it drops below 23.24, you can look forward to the first resistance zone, first support zone at 23.18, 23.20, that is the first target. Now see, earlier in the day we have also seen 23.15.14 levels giving it a support, so you can include that as well as the second target, and below that actually I will be looking forward to 23.10 and then 23.02 levels. Take your positions accordingly, and below 23.02 is where more bearishness towards 22.90, 22.80 levels can be seen, chances for which appears to be less. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. See, silver on the hourly charts, look at the preceding highs at 3060 levels. If you draw a parallel, you will find that it may try to hit lower highs, and 3060 is going to be a critical resistance for silver to break past by. So once silver moves above 3060, you can say now it may aspire to achieve higher highs, and how high we can look forward to 30.75.80 first target zone and $31 levels the next target. Stochastic here is overbought, and look at MACD hitting the lows. It has crossed over here. It is continuing its move on the upside. RSI is rising. Coming to 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour chart, so far we can find out a reversal sign is there. 3 bullish candles, higher highs, higher lows, and thus 3060 levels are going to remain important, beyond which you can look forward to a rise, and we can aim for 3075, 3080 first target zone and 31 the next target. Stochastic is rising at signs of bullishness. Look at MACD. See, almost double bottom levels are seen, and this double bottom levels and a crossover here is also a sign of a reversal, which can lead to double top levels. And if not double top, at least little bullishness can be expected if it crosses over from the current levels. RSI is rising. Coming to 3 hour. On the 3-hour charts, you can find out, see, reversal sign, one bullish candle, second in making, and it appears that it may try to achieve closer to this zone, that is 3060 levels, and once it breaks beyond 3060, certainly you can say that the bulls will take over here. So this is something we have to watch out for. Else, right now, do not miss to see that it is also trying to create a bearish channel. If it breaks out beyond 30, that will take it towards the lower highs of this larger channel which it is trying to trade in. And yes, it is bearish, but the highs are a little far away at around 3140, 3150 levels. If you look at stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is seeing good bearishness. It is trying to converge, which can lead to little bullish momentum from here. RSI is also rising. Coming to 4 hour. Now look at 4-hour chart. The preceding candle delivering higher lows. And yes, the preceding candle was also a swing candle. It has come with a tail. So I will wait for it to break out here. You can buy here at 3050, 3060 zone and expect it to move towards 3075, 80 and in fact 31. As long as it stays below 3060, the risk is there that it can potentially reverse. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish trying to converge, and RSI is rising as well. Coming to on the daily charts, you can see it has now seen taking the support from the 20 period. It has tried to give a breakout, but lower lows, lower highs. 3 bullish candles, 3 bearish candle. It can try to reverse a bit from here. We have to just wait for it to break beyond 3050, 3060 zone. Stochastic oversold. MACD. This is a worry point for silver, that MACD has crossed over at the top and it is room for it to trade bearish. Thus, we have to be trading with caution here. RSI is dropped as well. So looking at this, you can buy here at 3050 levels, but wait for 3050, 3060 should be a good resistance zone. And once it stays above this, you can look forward to 3075, 80 first target and $31 levels the next. Beyond 31 is where the bulls are waiting. We can look forward to 3125 and 3150 levels. For the day appears to be not a, there appears to be a very little chance that it is going to move towards 3150 though. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 3020 levels. 30-20, 30-10 indeed is a very good support. Below 30-20, 30-10 zone, you can initiate a selling entry for 2290, 2990, 2980 zone, first target zone, and then 2950 levels will be the next target levels. Below 2950, it is extremely bearish. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude. Look at oil on the RD chart. See, it is trading in this bearish channel. Certainly, lower lows, lower highs are created. But if you look at the formation, it is just trying to trade in the box, and thus very, very important for oil to come out of 77.3, 77.5 zone. Earlier in the day, I have mentioned very clearly that this $1 zone is a critical zone for oil to break past by, and we have to be cautious here in between these two levels. On the upside 77.3, 77.5, on the downside 76.3, 76.5. Precisely, it has stayed within the zone. Also, you can see there is a little resistance. It is getting observed at the 20 period moving average. The stochastic has dropped a bit. MACD, look at MACD forming a nice bottom. It can try to rise a bit. RSI is rising, coming to 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, lower highs are seen here, higher lows are seen here. Wait for it to break out. Specifically, this zone at 20 period moving average, that is 77.3, 77.5 is critical here. I will recommend you to buy itself at 77.2 levels. Wait for 77.35 zone, which is greater resistance. Once it stays above 77.5, stay bullish for 78. Stochastic rising here. The MACD, look at MACD, flattened here, hitting the lows. Now trying to diverge can lead to bullishness. RSI flat, coming to 3 hour. On the 3 hour chart, see, first of all, red, green, and second is lower highs, higher lows. The zone is of consolidation. We have to wait for a clear breakout. Yes, 77.2 you can buy, but then 77.4, 77.6. Very, very stronger resistance as long as 77.5, 77.6 is not taken. And beyond that, you can certainly look forward to 78 levels. If you look at a channel here, it is trying to create, it is certainly a bearish channel here. On the upside, we can look forward to 77.8, 78 zone. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish, trying to converge, it is not yet crossed over. The RSI is flat. Coming to 4 hour chart, the observation is more or less same on the 4 hour charts as well. We can certainly see higher lows and lower highs. It has to come out of this consolidation zone. Very, very clear. And what it can try to do, it can try to, despite it staying bearish, it can try to move towards the top of the channel, which is close to 77.8, 78 zone. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish, and see MACD has hit a double bottom levels here. It can try to converge crossover and stay bullish. RSI rising, coming to the daily charts. The observation on the daily charts is almost same. Double bottom levels, reversal sign after 3 bearish candle. Today could be the first bullish candle, and we can wait for the next candles also. It is trying to trade within the zone here. We have seen several times. I have shared in my weekly and daily reviews as well. 76 to $80 levels is where we need to be trading with caution, and it can try to swing. Once it stays on the second half of this box, that is 78, it can try to move towards the top of the box at 80, 81, and once it stays below the second half of the box, that is 76, we can look forward to a sharper drop towards 75, 74. Stochastic oversold. MACD, look at MACD, it has hit the lows here, it is trying to stay at the bottom. We have to wait. I will not say that it is bearish because the scope on the downside is very less. The RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy oil at 77.2 levels. You can expect 77.4, 77.6 first target zone. And rather, I will say as long as 78 levels are not taken, you have to put a 20 cents trailing here. And 7 till 71, there are good resistances here. Beyond 78 levels, we can look forward to 78.5, 78.6 at the first target. Beyond 78.6 is where the bullishness will prevail, and then we can look forward to a rise towards 79 and 80. On the downside, a selling entry now is at 76.5, 76.3. In fact, you can sell here at 76.7 itself. Wait for it to drop below 76.5, 76.3 zone. Very, very strong support there. Once it drops below 76.3 is where you can see more bearishness prevailing here in crude oil. Take your positions accordingly. Below 76.3, we will look forward to 75.8, 75 levels as the next time. Now let's have a look at natural gas. See, gas on the hourly charts, it has given a gap up here, and with the gap, it has seen the highs at around 2.75. I will not say that it is turned bearish, but yet it is trying to reverse here, and I can still see that it is delivering higher lows, higher highs. Now on the downside, now 2.7 levels are indeed a very good support, and there are good great support at 2.68 and 2.65 levels as well. It can try to bridge the gap. Let's see further if it continues to trade bearish. Stochastic looking down. The MACD is also trying to converge crossover for sell, and RSI is dropping from the overbought zone. Coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts also, you can look at couple of bearish candle, then a retracement, then again it is trying to take the direction here on the downside. Yes, the resistance on the upside towards 2.7475 is strong, and it is trying to trade bearish below 2.68 is where we can see little bearishness which can take the prices towards 2.65, 2.63, and then 2.6 level possibilities there. Why it is possible? If you look at the movement on the 2 hour charts, lower highs, lower lows trying to trade in this bearish channel. Where are the lows? 2.5 levels. Stochastic dropping from the overbought zone. MACD is in green, trying to converge a bit. It has not yet crossed over. The RSI is looking down from the top here. Coming to 3 hour, the observation on the 3 hour charts is also more or less same. On the upside, resistances are strong. On the downside, supports are strong here. And see, a flat top is a concerning point, because whenever you see a flat beginning here, the chances of a reversal increases here. And yes, it is also formed a double bottom that also increases the chance of a reversal from the current levels. Stochastic overbought. MACD is also bullish here. Then RSI is trying to drop a bit. Coming to 4 hour charts, the observation is more or less same. Three candles at the flat bottom, and the flat top is also a concerning point. So yes, unless and until it breaks beyond 2.74, we should not be treating this as bullish. That is very clear here on the upside. Stochastic overbought. MACD. Look at MACD. It has hit the lows. It is trying to trade with divergence, looking upwards, looking bullish here. RSI is flat. Coming to daily chart. On the daily chart, the observation is more or less same here. Higher highs are done, and lower lows, if you connect to, you will find it hitting towards 2.63 levels. Stochastic rising from the oversold. Look at MACD. This is a concerning point. It has crossed over at the top. It is trading with divergence. It is staying bearish here, and the RSI has dropped as well. Looking at this, I will recommend you to sell. Net gas is 2.68 levels. Expect 2.65, 2.63 levels as the first target zone, and then below that we can look forward to 2.6, 2.58, and then in fact it can try to move towards 2.55, 2.5, if not today, some point of time in this week. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here 2.74 levels. 2.73 itself you can buy, but then 2.74 should be ideal. And then once you see it is staying about 2.74, stay bullish for 2.78, 2.8 levels, first target zone. And once it stays about 2.78 levels, you can say that the bulls will try to take over. Beyond 2.8 is where little bullishness towards 2.8384 will be seen, or in fact 2.85 will be seen. Beyond 2.85 is where the bulls will take over. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq. See, Tech 100 traded with modest bullishness throughout the day. We have seen it taking support from 18,575, 80, and on the upside, 630, 640 zone proven out to be good resistance. And this is what we have discussed in our update earlier as well. Now the lows here at 18,580, 570, very very strong support is seen here. On the upside, see multiple candles failing to break on the upside, and though it has created higher highs, but I can say that none of the candles have closed above 18,620 zone, making it a greater resistance. Stochastic near to top, MACD is in green trying to converge, RSI staying flat. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, the observation is same. See, bullishness getting diminished, a reversal sign is observed, though higher highs are seen. The prices can still tend to reverse here. Be watchful here. And again, 18,580, 560 zone is something you should watch out for. Below that, only certainly little bearishness can be expected. Stochastic overbought, MACD is divergent and bullish, and RSI is flat. Coming to 3 hour charts, the observation on the 3 hour charts is more or less same, and it is aspiring to achieve higher highs here. We have to wait for it to break beyond 18,646.50. Once it stays beyond 18,646.50, stay bullish for 18,700 levels, and beyond 700 is where we can see it reversing. See, moving average is crossing over here and are trading with bearishness. Now the struggle is for Tech 100 to either break on the upside or on the downside. I can definitely see a good resistance and a support on the up and downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD is divergent and bullish, rising here. RSI is rising as well. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour charts also, observation is more or less same here. And thus 18640, 660 zone is certainly a critical resistance zone for Tech 100 here on the upside. Stochastic here is overbought. The MACD has crossed over here at the lows. It is trading with divergence. It is looking bullish, looking upwards. RSI is rising, coming at the daily. Before looking at daily charts, do not miss to join the mentorship batch and the signals channel. You can reach out to me via Telegram or email for your queries related to the services. Equip yourself with the tools and techniques so that you can trade independently, as be a part of the signals channel and trade as per the signals. Now look at the daily chart. See, certainly I can see a reversal sign after a couple of bearish candle. It is trying to rise, and if it is a symmetrical move, it can try to move towards 18,700, 720 zone, and this 700, 720 zone is going to be a good resistance zone as well. And this is the first candle symmetrical move, then the second candle tomorrow could be again bullish, hitting here at the highs. We can see a fall there. This one possibility I am looking at. Stochastic rising, the MACD. Look at MACD, it is crossed over here at the top, which suggests that there is still bearishness in Nasdaq 100. Do not read that it is going to keep rising here. See this crossover here, this is certainly a bearish sign and it is still looking downwards. RSI is rising. So looking at this, I will say that Tech 100 has a very good resistance in between 18640 660 zone. You can buy here in this zone, but you have to be trading with caution. Once it stays beyond 18660, stay bullish for 18700 725 level. And once Tech 100 trades above 700 725, you can look forward to 760 and 800 levels at the next targets. On the downside, the support levels are very, very strong here at around 18575 80. So you can sell here at 18600 levels, expected to move towards 18585 70 first target zone, 545 50 the next, and then 520 and 500 levels. So as long as 18500 is not taken, we have to be careful here with the selling entries. Once it trades below 18500 is the only point below which it will be treated as bearish, else it is aspiring to achieve higher highs towards 18700 800 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See US 30 on the hourly charts, hitting the highs at 38,800. We have seen it reversing. See what it is trying to do. It has come towards a 20 period moving average, trying to stabilize here. Thus, once again, if you see it is staying above 38,720, you can initiate a buying entry for 38,750 and then 38,800 820. Once it stays above 38,800 820, we can look forward to 38,900. Remember what? After this stronger bullish move, what it is trying to do, it is trying to trade in a modest bullish channel here. It can try to aspire into trade in this, which means 38,600 to 900 is the zone in which it may try to trade. The stochastic here is oversold. MACD, look at MACD, it has crossed over at the top, looking divergent, looking bearish, looking downwards. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 2 hour charts, on the 2 hour charts here, see the bearishness got diminished, and see, look at these two candles with the flat bottom and a very small body size. This candle trying to rise, and thus once it stays above 38,700 720 zone, we can initiate a buying entry for 750 760 and 38,800 820. Beyond 38,800 820, we will aspire to move towards 38,880 900. Stochastic has dropped sharp. MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 2 hour chart, the observation is more or less same on the 2 hour charts here. Already we have seen on the 3 hour charts. If you look at, see on the 3 hour charts, look at this sharp bearish candle, then a swing candle. Current candle has already delivered lower highs. The third candle can be the bearish one, and it can try to move towards the 20 period moving average, which is right now sitting at around 38,520 levels. So this next candle, that the current one, is going to remain important. If it breaks beyond 38,750 760 zone, then the reversal chances will be less, else it can try to drop again any point of time here. So this is something you should watch out for. Stochastic has dropped, MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is flat near to top. Coming to 4 hour charts, on the 4 hour charts as well, a reversal sign, a bigger bearish candle. In the current candle, if it trades below 38,630 620 zone, you can say we will look forward to 595.80, and then we can look forward to 38,520 levels, the 20 period moving average. And this will also complete the move here till the bottom of this, and then it can continue to rise. So now let me expand the trading zone move here from 38,500 to 38,900, or in the larger scheme of things, it is going to be 39,000 39,200, which is going to be the greater resistance. It can try to move towards and then reverse. Stochastic overbought, trying to cool. MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily. Now look at daily charts here. See daily charts, already it has seen the top here, from where the fall we have seen this, and then it has shown a good recovery towards the top of this. So yes, it is very, very important for your study to trade beyond 800 850 zone, and then it will try to move towards 39,000 levels. Right now what it appears, it is trying to trade bearish, and also it can try to show swing here. So for the day, 38,500 to 38,800 is the zone where we have to be extremely cautious. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish and RSI flat. So looking at this, you can buy here at 38,720 700 zone. Expect US 30 to move towards 38,760 38,800 820, and then a stronger rise towards 880 900 can be seen. Beyond this, 39,000 is a must. On the downside, a selling entry I will recommend is at 38 650 levels, but the nearest support is at 630. We have to be careful in between 650 and 630. Below this, you can look forward to 38 580 first target zone, and then 38 550 520 levels can be the next target levels. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Do not miss to watch every day the first update with the Asia and Europe session. Thus, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. It is a great motivation. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank